Aetius, the political creature of Attila, was condemned after the death of his old friend. He undertook desperate attempts to save himself. He even managed to force the Emperor Valentinian to solemnly declare their reconciliation and confirm their friendship. But these gestures have offended the emperor and animated his enemies. In the first weeks after the disintegration of the Hun Empire, the real hunt for Aetius was opened. He has hardly avoided a few attacks. Pushed to the wall, the patricius put on his finest uniform and penetrates almost by force to the emperor room. In a state of great agitation, he began to express his demands. Gaudentius has been waiting for your daughter's hand for 3 years. You have promised me several times to give the Princess Eudoxia to my son. Recently, again, you have solemnly sworn fidelity to our friendship. I now expect you to fulfill your promise, given a long time ago, and confirmed many times. Valentinian gets angry. Now your friend Attila and even his empire no longer exist. You cannot get anything by talking about such a tone. I can order an inquiry into your criminal friendship with the Huns, the murder of Count Bonifacius and your other dubious matters. Get out of here soon, before I get angrier. Aetius turns pale. You dared to offend an old general who has devoted his whole life to the defense of the empire. You yourself never took your sword out of the scabbard. The emperor remembers the years of humiliation when he was obliged to tolerate this man. Aetius is his enemy who wanted with his friend Jean the usurper to suppress him child. Undoubtedly. He met at night Attila on the Catalonian fields. 2 years ago, he tried to drag him into Gaul in a perfidious trap, as Arbogast did in the past with Paul Valentinian II. The emperor remembers his mother's words, saying several times as an oath, "A day will come when Aetius will answer for his crimes." This day has come. The cup of patience overflowed. Aetius is no longer his powerful and dangerous protector. For the first time in his life, Valentinian takes his sword out of the scabbard and puts it into the chest of the patrician. Having heard the cries of Aetius, enter the eunuch Heraclius and a servant who kill the wounded general. After that, they found and killed Boethius, the prefect of the praetorium. The other influential friends of Aetius were then invited separately to the imperial palace and killed one after the other. Having heard the official announcement of the execution of Aetius and his friends, Salvian is not surprised. But since, he begins to avoid the emperor and soon retires. Nor is Orestes surprised at the disappearance of Aetius. He notes dryly, Aetius betrayed the friendship with Attila, he violated 2 solemn oaths by his excessive thirst for power. While my friendship with Edecon, Valamir and the other Huns and Germanic leaders allows us to live quietly. Julia smiles. You were always faithful to friends like Orestes, the noble hero of legends. Orestes closes his eyes and hears the joyful voice of Attila. At the Emperor of Constantinople the generals are valets, while you, my dear Orestes and Edecon, Wanges and my other close collaborators and friends are equal to the Romans' emperors.